My name is Jonathan Burney. I run a small agri-food consultancy, Burney Consultancy, and we really focus on strategic development and practical delivery within the agri-food industry, both in Ireland, in mainland GB and further afield. We decided to participate in an Accelerating Growth Programme because I think as a small business you always recognise that you don't have all the knowledge that you need to grow. And I find there's a number of sort of attractive aspects of a programme like this. You get access to a mentor, and our mentor's been very, very good. Quite challenging at times, but that's what we wanted him for. I think the second thing is you're also able to interact with other companies and hear the experience that they have and perhaps learn from their mistakes or learn from what they did really well. Plus you also have the obviously taught component of the programme as well, which really I suppose just makes you think through certain things. And I suppose fundamentally we went on to the programme just to challenge us and to help us to grow. The programme itself is very beneficial, and I know some people aren't at times keen on going into rooms of people and sitting down in front, but it really is very informal, it's friendly, and you quickly get chatting to other people in the room. And I find really just even offline, outside of part of the sessions, you're able to talk and to bounce ideas off people, which help to shape your own business and your own thinking. But I think also importantly, you do get that mentor who focuses more specifically on your business and really just, I suppose, takes it apart piece by piece and asks hard questions and then walks you through almost a rebuild. Well, the mentoring support has been very beneficial. I believe we've got a very good mentor to begin with, and that always helps. I specifically chose somebody from outside my industry because I think sometimes that gives a completely different perspective. So essentially how we've worked it at the minute, we actually had a first physical meeting before obviously it closed down, but we've pretty much worked on video conferencing since, and we've taken about 3 areas for each session and just worked through them. We always end up with homework, having to come back, and I wish I could tell you I always come back on time with my homework. But broadly, we've worked through a series of different things, and for my company, it was about structure a lot of the time, and we've worked through that, and we're going to end up with a company that is much more prepared to grow, and actually, I suppose, is much more aware of what it is and what it can offer, and how to interact with our clients and new and potential clients.
I'm Stephen Houston, and I'm the I&I Accelerated Growth Programme mentor for Burney Consultancy, specifically Jonathan Burney. I've been working with Jonathan and his team since January of 2020, focusing primarily on the scalable growth of their sales and getting their pitch perfect and forward planning their headcount for the growth of their team. We correctly define and build the relationship on transparency, and both parties are prepared in advance of the meetings. Having a business mentor for a business leader can be transitional and dynamically can bring positive impact to the day-to-day culture of the company. But that requires focus, and that's really what the AGP programme is particularly good at, and in theory then consolidated by my mentorship. Burney Consultancy, specifically looking at this client, already had established itself as a thought leader technically in the agri-food market. Therefore, its challenge was, a potential pain point, was the direction for sustainable sales growth and profitability. As a business, they now know how to look at and define success, very importantly, how to track that success and have the tools in their kit to optimize the outcomes. Mentoring has clearly delivered a definable benefit for them, both in the forms of productivity and in their revenue streams. The change in commercial environments now is relentless, and it's at a pace decade on decade that businesses have not previously seen. So a programme like the Accelerated Growth Programme, twinned with a strong mentor, in theory, could be your best outcome.
where we've really taken great steps forward is in creating I suppose, a structure for our company that allows us and will allow us to take on more business, to take on more staff over time. And we'll, for instance, have a reasonably structured HR program. We'll have our contracts generally in place. We have been able to really, I suppose, distill and focus our messaging to potential customers. And we'll end up with a much better, I suppose, social media platform and in the longer term, I suppose, website and other communication methods as well. So for us, it was about structure and presenting ourselves properly. And we've really, really benefited. And we will continue to work on that even when the program is finished. If you're recognizing that there are areas of your business that need to develop and recognize that other people could build into them, and if you don't mind challenge, I would certainly recommend it, because I would certainly say that our business is going to be better and stronger as a result.